I'm not, brother. I'm not.
I know nothing about it. I know nothing about Africa, and there's a reason why I know nothing about Africa.
DJ
And you want to, you, I know you're desperate.
DJ Genesis didn't know anything about Joburg until she went. She didn't know.
I know nothing about Africa, and there's a reason why I know nothing about Africa.
DJ
And you want to, you, I know you're desperate.
DJ Genesis didn't know anything about Joburg until she went. She didn't know anything
That's
about
fine. I'm not against that.
That is the beauty of travel, bro. That is the beauty of travel, and I really believe.
And I support that.
Brother,
but you're trying to make me African.
I'm not very difficult. African. I am not trying to make you African. I am trying to help you leave white supremacy. I'm trying to help you leave.
Well, I checked you on that.
There is no white supremacy in Zimbabwe. Matter of fact, before the late great Mugabe died, he kicked out the whites. He told them to get the.
That's fine. I'm not against that.
That is the beauty of travel, bro. That is the beauty of travel, and I really believe.
And I support that. But you're trying to make me African.
I'm not very difficult. African. I am not trying to make you African. I am trying to help you leave white supremacy. I'm trying to help you leave.
Well, I checked you on that.
There is no white supremacy in Zimbabwe. Matter of fact, before the late great Mugabe died, he kicked out the whites. He told them to get the. Go ahead, Afro Nerd. Go ahead, buddy.
As far as my Republican or conservative bona fides, I would defer to two books. One book is called The Content as far as my Republican or conservative bona fides. Right, that's the book that actually had me. I would defer to conservative. Right, one book is Thomas Sowell has a book called Our Character. I believe it's called Black by Shelby Steele. Black Rednecks, that's the book that actually had me become a conservative. Right, and Thomas Sowell has a book called, I believe it's called Black Rednecks, White Liberals, something like that. And it talks about the origins of the way that ANC is trying to mimic Black English that really comes from white people. The origins of it. Right, so even doesn't even know where it really comes from. Stay on mute,
Aversi. Stay on mute. I want him to talk.
Right, so this whole notion of me going back to Africa,
it's not going back. I'm going to get one thing straight. It's not going back to Africa. You never been there. It's going.
Well, I am a descendant. My ancestry dates back there. Right, that's the whole premise. You're not telling me to go back to Ireland, although I allegedly have some percentage of Irish blood.
Please don't say
what it is.
Again.
Well, look, your name, if we go by the parody accounts, your name is some kind of Kool-Aid or some kind of Igbo derivative. So Kool-Aid, I'm going to call you by your real name. Kool-Aid is not the same as Washington or Johnson or Jenkins. There it is. If a person is from Korea, his last name may be Park. If a person's from India, his last name is Singh. But the ADOS FBA person, their last name is probably like Aaron C's last name.
Brother,
go figure. Now, am I lying? Am I lying?
No, go ahead. Continue, please.
See, so this notion of going back to a nation that I am completely unfamiliar with, that there was a process that took away my Africanness. There are ghosts of African culture and African American culture, right? But I'm very proud of the wealth of African American culture that we have here. I'm not complaining. You keep on pushing that narrative for shits and giggles. I'm not the guy.
Off this farmland. Where was the white supremacy there? Where was the white supremacy at? If there really was white supremacy, white supremacists would have came in and said, "No, these whites staying here. They've been here for 100-something years." But they did it.
Well, the fact that it was
stop, bro, please. Mugabe kicked the white farmers off that farmland, and you could argue that was justifiably their land, the whites' land. But he kicked them off that land. The same thing has happened in other places, bro. Where's all this white supremacy at? You're scared. You're scared to journey. You're scared to go on a mission. You're scared to have what Questions to Ponder says the equivalent of a black man's manifest destiny. You're a coward. You're a coward, bro.
Okay, so